welcome to ABC Interactive English. Hello, everyone. I am Mike.
And I'm Kiki.
And today we are back with part 3, our third day, looking at how students love study with me videos. These are something that I didn't have when I was in high school. I wish I did. It sounds great. What subjects, what things in school do you think a study with me video would be most useful for? When you think back to the things you studied that were kind of difficult and you didn't really enjoy them so much.
For me, it would be math.
Me too. That would be my number one.
Yeah,
math would definitely be good. And also with math, you can have someone explain ideas to you in a way that might be easier to understand than just reading it in a book or listening to your teacher in class. I think that would be good. Some other things like maybe history or something, that's just a lot of reading. So I'm not sure I would watch a study with me video. It might take my attention away, but math, chemistry, different kinds of science, biology, definitely that would very much be super, super helpful. So maybe you guys have some experience with these study with me videos. It certainly sounds like a very interesting and maybe even fun way to make studying seem not so bad. So yes, Jeremy and Monica are the two characters we're going to be meeting in our dialogue today. They're going to be looking at some study with me videos and talking about them. So let's get to it right now. Jeremy and Monica are talking during the break.
Thanks for introducing me to Study With Me videos. They're great.
Yeah, they taught me about organizing my desk and dividing my time.
I thought the videos would distract me. However, having a person across from me was actually calming.
All right, so yes, students love study with me videos. That's our title, and it's actually good today. We will be talking to, or at least listening to, two students in the dialogue who love these videos. So we will get their opinion, get what they think of the videos, and maybe also how they use them. So let's find out what's going on here.
Okay, so our characters today are Jeremy and Monica.
Okay.
And Jeremy and Monica are talking during the break.
Okay, I thought they were talking in the library, which you should not be doing. But talking during the break is fine. I guess they're at school, and the break would be, that time, maybe 5 or 10 minutes between your classes, and you have a little bit of a rest and maybe run into a friend and have a little chat like they are. And Jeremy begins our little chat or conversation, and he says, "Thanks for introducing me to study with me videos." Okay, so it's something he started to use. And when you say thanks for introducing or thanks for showing me something, you're saying it's kind of new to me, but because of you, I know about it, and I find it good and helpful and something that I enjoy. So thank you for that. And then he says, "They're great." So he's a big fan of study with me videos.
That's right. Monica says, "Yeah, they taught me about organizing my desk and dividing my time."
Interesting. So it's not just about studying a topic or subject, it's about good studying habits in general. That's very useful.
Yeah. So I guess in this video that Monica introduced to Jeremy, the person in the video actually talks about how to study, what to do with your time, and how to organize your study area, study environment to have a better study experience.
That's a great idea and something I probably wouldn't think of on my own.
All right, so we have the verb organize. And to organize something is to arrange something in a certain order or in a certain manner. So in this case, they might be talking about how you should place certain things around your desk to make your study environment or study area more comfortable for you or more helpful for you when you're studying?
Sounds pretty good. So when things can get out of control and messy, and you find a way to keep things under control and very planned out so it's efficient and easy, you organize things. That's a nice thing to do. And also, not only did Monica learn how to organize her desk and make it just a good place to study, not piled up with papers. Where's that math homework? I can't find anything. No, it's all organized. It also taught her to divide her time. To divide is basically to take something big and whole and to cut it into pieces. When you cut up a cake or a pie or a pizza, you are dividing that. When we look at our day and we think of time, time is a way to divide up different parts of the day by hours and minutes and morning and afternoon and things like that. We talked about the Pomodoro clocks in day one, right? Those, I think, are clocks that go for about 25 minutes.
That's right.
And they often say that's a good way to divide your hour of studying. 25 minutes and then take 5 minutes off, and then another 25 minutes of studying, and then another little 5-minute break. That's a nice, good way to divide an hour and not make your brain tired from studying too long. So that kind of idea. Organize your desk and organize or divide your time.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 divide 动词分配 I try to divide my time between work and family. 我试着在工作和家庭之间分配时间 Organize 动词使有条理 Peter organized his desk before starting work. Peter 在开始工作前整理了桌子。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, let's get back to our article. Jeremy says, I thought the videos would distract me. Okay, this is kind of what I was thinking. I'm studying, or I'm watching videos, or I'm studying. I can't do both at the same time. And if something is kind of taking your attention away from what you should be doing, it's distracting you. We'll get to that in a second. So he thought that they would. This kind of gives us the idea that that's what he was thinking before he tried it, but later on, he changed his mind. And that is the case. He says, however, or but, having a person across from me was actually calming. And not a real person, of course, sitting across from him on the other side of a table at home or at a library, but just someone on a screen sitting there. It's almost like having a real person there. And he found it very calming. Interesting.
So it actually helped him with his study.
It did, yeah, made it
didn't
better.
Distract him.
Not at all.
Okay, so here we have the verb distract, and when you to be distracted. Oh, Mike, you're being distracted.
Sorry, there's a fly in here, and it keeps buzzing around my ears.
It's basically when someone's attention is being taken away by something else. In this case, Mike is distracted by this mosquito. Okay, so when you get distracted, your attention is being taken away by the thing or the task that you're supposed to be focusing on.
What? What were you talking about?
It's okay.
I was distracted. I'm sorry.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 distract 动词使分心 The music distracted Mia from her work. 音乐让 Mia 无法专心工作。文法的部分刚刚提到了 across from 在什么的对面，这是一个介系词片语。我们来看看这个例句 The bank is across from the supermarket. 银行在超市对面。接着我们回到课文当中。
All right, we're going to have a break. I'm going to kill a mosquito, and then we'll be back.
Hey, I put my screen in that position too. It makes studying until dawn less lonely.
Wow. You really study a lot.
I can't help it. I take my education very seriously.
I know. The videos are great, but I learn more from you.
Aw, thanks.
Okay, we are back with Jeremy and Monica as they continue talking about Study With Me videos. This is something that Monica, we think, has been using for quite a while. She introduced them or showed Jeremy how great they were and how useful they were. And now he agrees. So he's talking about how sitting across from someone in the video, maybe on his computer or laptop screen, he found it very good and it helped to calm him down and make him study more and better as well.
Okay, well, let's see what Monica says. She says, hey, I put my screen in that position too.
Just like you.
So she also places her computer screen or maybe phone, tablet,
whatever,
across from her. So it looks like the person live streaming is sitting right across from her.
There you go, your study buddy.
Okay, it makes studying until dawn less lonely.
Whoa.
Wow, that's a
lot of studying.
Yeah. She's serious about her
I'm not sure studying until dawn is good in any case, but sometimes when you have a lot of work to do, you might have to do that. All right. But she said she puts her screen in the same position as the one Jeremy was talking about, across from him, like, as you said, he's looking at a friend who's sitting on the other side of the table. And a position, this is a noun, it just means where something is. We often use this to talk about things that can be moved around or things where we can put them in lots of different places. When you move into a new home or when you have new furniture, you might have to think about the position that the chairs and sofa, where's the TV going to be? Oh, I don't think that position is good for the TV because there's a window over here and the light will kind of make it hard to watch. Or you can also talk about where a player is. We often use this to talk about players in sports.
That's true.
Different positions, you know, you play here, you play over here, that kind of thing. Or maybe you're putting on a flower on your shirt or on your coat. Well, should I put it on this side or this side? The left side, the right side, left, right, top, bottom, above, below. These are all positions where things can be when we have many different choices.
Well, Monica, I think, is a very serious studier.
Yeah, she was studying until dawn.
Yeah, so if she was studying until dawn, I can only assume that she's been studying all night long because dawn is when the light first comes out before sunrise. So when you start to see a little bit of blue maybe in the sky.
4:35 in the morning,
right, then,
depending on the time of year.
And then you start to see a little bit more light and it's getting brighter and brighter. That's dawn.
It's very early in the morning.
Very early.
Yes. Who's awake at dawn? Well, chickens sometimes wake people up. Maybe people who work in a bakery. People who deliver newspapers. It's very early in the morning. Breakfast stores. They have to get up at dawn to start their work. But yes, studying all through the night until the sun starts to come up, that's probably not so good. Your brain is kind of sleepy and tired at that time. But as you said, sometimes you just have to do it because you have so much to study.
I remember those days.
No fun.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 position 名词位置 My seat was in a good position to see the stage 我的座位在能看到舞台的好位置 dawn 名词黎明 They started hiking at dawn 他们在黎明时开始徒步旅行接着我们回到课文当中
All right, let's get back to the article. So, yes, listening to Monica talk about how she was studying until dawn kind of impresses Jeremy in a way. He says, wow, you really study a lot, right? Wow. Studying all through the night from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. or something. That is a long time to study. So it's fair to say that she really studies a lot.
Well, Monica says, I can't help it. I take my education very seriously.
Clearly, she does, yes. If you're studying for things, if you're learning things, if you're taking tests and going to school and all that good stuff, that's all part of your education. It's just learning. So schools are about education. Teachers and students, that's about education. Maybe watching internet videos to learn more. That will improve your education. If someone goes to university and then gets a PhD and becomes a doctor, we'd say, wow, you have a lot of education. You spent a lot of time in school. You've taken a lot of classes and a lot of tests. You must know a lot of stuff. You've had a very good education.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 education 名词教育 Education is important for everyone 教育对每个人都很重要文法的部分呢刚刚提到了 I can't help it 我没办法我控制不住自己课文中的受词 it 指的是 study a lot 我们来看看这个例句 I know I shouldn't eat so much but I can't help it我知道不该吃这么多，但我控制不住自己。下一个文法 take 加名词加上 seriously 重视什么 take 在这里指的是看待认为 seriously 表示认真的谨慎的我们来看看这个例句 You should take your health seriously 你应该要重视你的健康接着我们回到课文当中
All right, let's get back to it. So Jeremy says, I know, he says to his friend Monica, I know how seriously you take your education. I understand that. And he says the videos are great, but I learn more from you. Oh, that's a nice thing to say. And it is probably true. The videos are useful to help you study, but when you can study with a friend who you can actually ask questions to and learn from, I think that's even better. But don't call me at dawn if you want to practice French. I will be sleeping.
Well, Monica is very touched by Jeremy. She says, aw, thanks.
Aww.
And I do think it is still different when you're studying with a friend because you're actually in the same class, in the same position together. So while it might be helpful to get help online and ask people, at the end of the day, it's someone that's in the same class with you. They know exactly what you're studying, right?
Absolutely. I think studying is one of those things. There's no magic way of doing it. A little on your own with some friends, maybe with a video late at night when your friends are asleep. All of those working together can really be the best way to do it. So good luck, guys. Use all of these different resources, all of these wonderful things, both on the internet, your friends, ask questions from your teachers at school, and eventually you will be able to get the great marks you've worked so hard to get. Thanks for joining us. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye. Jeremy and Monica are talking during the break.
Thanks for introducing me to Study With Me videos. They're great.
Yeah, they taught me about organizing my desk and dividing my time.
I thought the videos would distract me. However, having a person across from me was actually calming.
Hey, I put my screen in that position too. It makes studying until dawn less lonely.
Wow. You really study a lot.
I can't help it. I take my education very seriously.
I know. The videos are great, but I learn more from you.
Aw, thanks.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 divide 动词分配 position 名词位置 dawn 名词黎明 education 名词教育 organize 动词使有条理 distract 动词使分心接着我们来看文法的部分 across from 在什么的对面 The park is across from the museum那座公园在博物馆的对面 I can't help it 我没办法我控制不住自己 Christine bites her nails when she's nervous She can't help it. Christine 紧张时会咬指甲，她就是控制不住。Take 加名词 seriously， 重视什么？ I never take others' comments seriously. 我从不把别人的评论当一回事。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，那我们下一次再见喽，拜拜。
Hey Winnie, what are you writing?
Oh, I'm just writing a postcard to Tom.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, you only wrote down a recipient's address. You should also write down your sender's address.
You don't need one for a postcard.
You don't need one, but if you want Tom to send you a reply, you should leave one.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Do you know where the nearest post office is?
Well, you already have a postage stamp, so we don't need to go to the post office. We can just go to the mailbox downstairs.
Oh, you're right. Okay, can you show me?
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Ah, right downstairs, so it's pretty convenient.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
No, Winnie. The green mailbox is for domestic mail.
Oh.
You want the red mailbox. It's for international mail.
Oh, yeah, well, this letter is going to London, so, okay.
And if you want to get your letter or your mail tracked, you can bring it to the post office and get it registered.
Oh, well, it's just a postcard, so I think it's okay. See you later.
That's it for today's Kiwi on the Street.
Hopefully today's episode will encourage you to write some more snail mail.
Yes, but you don't have to send us a snail mail. You can follow us at...
And follow us on Instagram, DM, or email us if you have any questions about how to say something in English. Kiki, do you have anything left to say?
Mail time!
Kiwi later.